If you're finding yourself overwhelmed and frustrated with creating videos using Instagram Reels, this is a video that's going to make it super simple for you to be able to create great reels at home without all the tech stuff. So welcome back to my channel. I teach you all things about marketing your business on social media, especially short form video. And in this video, we're going to talk about using Instagram Reels and some of the basics of things you need to have. So one of the first things that you probably know that you need in order to create great videos is a phone. It has to be a smartphone. It needs to be some type of updated phone so that way you have the latest and greatest features, okay? One of the things you need is that, of course, you have to make sure you have Instagram on your phone, but you want to have the latest version of Instagram. So if you have an iPhone, then make sure you go to the App Store, and then if you're on Android, make sure that you're in Google Play and you update your Instagram app, because things happen all the time, and what we are noticing is that the updates don't automatically happen on our phones anymore the way that they used to, and so you have to make sure that you are updating your Instagram at least once a week. I typically do it on Sunday nights. I update all my different apps, and that way whatever is happening has been updated and all the things. If I don't see an update on Sundays, then I'll do it on Mondays, because typically they're running updates and I want to have the latest one. Okay, so first thing you want to have is you want to have a phone. Second thing you want to have is you want to have some type of tripod, okay? So if you're gonna create videos at home, if you're gonna be standing somewhere, whatever, then one of the things you want to have to do is you need some type of tripod. So if you are someone and you're like, I'm working on a very small budget, then what you need to do is make sure that you have maybe a tripod kind of like this. This one I got from Amazon for like $7 or $8. It sits on my desk and I shoot videos here all the time, but you can also take it with you. You can prop it up in different places because it is really, really easy to make this a lot smaller, and it's trapped in your purse or whatever. And so you're going to want to have some type of tripod. This is an easy one, and you'll see it here in the video, and I also will link it down below in the description. But if you're going to do things at home and you actually want to have something a little bit more elevated, then you can use a very simple tripod. I'll have it here. Or you can see another tripod that you can get from Amazon that breaks down and you can bring with you as well. It probably won't fit in your purse, but it's a little bit bigger. But what most people are doing to create videos is we actually have what we call a ring light. And you will see that here as well, where it has the tripod, a big light to illuminate things, and a place to put your cell phone. So like right now, I'm recording this and it is 6:25 at night, which means it's dark outside, but you can't tell that because I have this ring light here and a ring light over there that is illuminating my room and me to make things look like it's super light outside, but it's definitely not. And so that's something you can have to be able to have success when creating videos, okay? So those are the main tools that you want to have. Now, it's really, really easy to create content in a couple different ways. Now, one of the easiest things to do is always filming yourself, okay? Like always filming yourself. Like a lot of times the reason why people don't, post content on Instagram Reels is because they're like, I just have to always film like in the camera roll and just doing all this stuff versus just kind of filming yourself all the time. So what does that mean? So I have, again, this tripod. It sits on my desk all the time. And oftentimes, if I'm going to film something like this, if I'm going to do a podcast interview or something, I will then take the tripod, I will set it up, I will set my phone down in the tripod, and then I'll just hit record. And it's just recording me moving my hands as I'm talking and all the things. And then later, I can then take that same video and I can do a voiceover over top of it, and I can put some text on screen and things of that nature and make it content. Let me give an example. So here is a video of me where I am actually sitting at my desk, working at my desk, but I'm actually filming myself. And then I put a voiceover on top of it and text on screen. That is a really great way to make some lazy content. Also, what I will do is a lot of times I go and get my groceries, and I'll bring my groceries in, I'll get my tripod out of my office, and then I'll just set my phone up, and then it will film me as I am unpacking my groceries, right? Because the thing is that depending upon what it is that you're talking about or creating or whatever, sometimes you could do what we call lazy content creation, where you're doing whatever it is you were already gonna do, but you are adding voiceover on top of it and text or what have you. Now, you will say, well, why does that even work? Well, one, a person watching the video is consumed with what is happening in the video. Two, they also become consumed with what are you actually saying, all right? Then if you have text on screen, now they're doing that as well. And so especially if you are teaching them or you're giving them a day in a life or something like that, then they're actually able to watch this entire type of process. And we love watching those types of things. And so I recommend that you do that. It's one of the easiest ways to be able to make content. And then of course, you go into the Instagram Reels app, Instagram app, go to Reels, and then you're uploading this content there because you just made it so much easier. You can film that on your phone, again, like the camera roll, the B-roll footage, and then you upload it to Reels, and then you can do your voiceover in there, text on screen, and things of that nature, and make it very, very, very simple. Because again, we oftentimes complicate this process of content creation thinking it has to be extremely elaborate, and it can be, but sometimes it could be, I'm already sitting here and I'm already sitting here, why not film myself, right? So like there's a video here that you see me in this outfit. I was teaching a class and I said I'm just gonna film myself for just a short while, and guess what? It's great content, okay? So listen, if you have found this valuable and you're like, wow, that was simple. If you have some questions about this, whether it is the products that I use or it is the B-roll or whatever it is, be sure to ask me down in the comments. I get all the notifications. I will be sure to comment back to you. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel. That way, when we have a new video that comes out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you get notified.